As soon as human beings learned to walk upright, we began to migrate. While some of us can choose to travel and move, not all of us have the freedom of choice and are as fortunate to be migrating in the outlook of opportunities. Every 113th person on this planet is forced to be displaced and leave everything that is dear to them behind in hope of a better and safer future. One of the biggest displacements has happened during and after the Second World War. We see this part of human history repeating itself over and over again. The most recent event is happening in Syria with a great magnitude, where over 5.6 million Syrians are refugees and 6.2 million people are displaced in Syria.
Every day, on average, by the end of this day, 32,000 people will be forcibly displaced from their homes. 32,000 people.
UNHCR's Melissa Fleming has famously quoted that the simple truth is that refugees would not risk their lives in a journey so dangerous if they could thrive where they are. But this film is not about that. There are currently 64 million forced migrants in the world, fleeing wars, hunger, persecution, and a growing force: climate change. UN forecasts estimate that there could be anywhere between 25 million and 1 billion environmental migrants by the year 2050. Between 25 million and 1 billion, that's a lot to process. Often, while choosing whether to accommodate and support a refugee or not, we are overlooking a very important question. What if we were in their position? Which side would we choose then? In recent satellite images shared by NASA, one can see how global warming has changed the scenery of Antarctica so drastically in just a matter of 10 days, and how China's lockdown due to the coronavirus has radically reduced pollution levels again only in a month's time.
It's the speed of change that I think is the most dangerous thing about it. A bullet isn't dangerous if I'm holding it in my hand or throwing it at you. It's the speed of the bullet that makes it dangerous.
And it's the speed of climate change, which takes something like this to this. Settlement won't any longer be a privilege, as rising water will be estimated on 1.5 meters until the end of this century, which will result in a displacement of 42% of the population living along the coast. Metropolitans close to the water will face one of the biggest migration challenges, not only because of the huge number of people living there, but also because it's where the economy is flourishing. This can turn all the tables in refugee debates. And we should know that several among us, within the span of 30 years, will not be in the position to choose anymore. So if we think about it, the refugees today could actually be our reflection from the near future. The unprecedented change won't come sudden, but it will be fast. By 2050, many of us shall be relocating, not by choice, but due to the climate change, making us all circumstantially equal. This is the world's refugee crisis. This is us.